haven't ever seen it, you need to look up Jeremiah Johnson. But the movie, to me, is about forgiveness. He went into the mountains to get away from war and to get away from the towns down below and to live a peaceful life, quiet in the mountains, where there's no place. There's such incredible solitude and incredible quietness at times. And I think that's why I love the movie so much, and the fact that they even have an elk bugling on the movie during one scene. But all during the movie, there's a theme. And the theme is the way that you wonder is the way that you choose. In other words, the way you choose to go, the way that you wonder is the way that you choose. And the day that you tarry is the day that you lose. It's Jeremiah's journey. He's making all these choices, living the life in the mountains, getting in trouble with the Indians. And at the end of the movie, there's a chief of the tribe that's after him, and his name paints his shirt red. And he was the one, the only one that could declare peace with Jeremiah. Paints his shirt red, sticks out his hand in the sign of peace. And then Jeremiah Johnson looks at him. He had grabbed his muzzleloader, his .54 caliber Hawken that he had gotten from Hatchet Jack, who'd been killed by a bear. And he put it back in the scabbard, and he reached his hand out. And it was such strength and passion, because it's all he wanted was forgiveness and to go on with life. And so much it is for so many of us in life, because the way that we wander is the way that we choose. The day that we tarry is the day that we lose. And then you hear the words as Jeremiah is sticking that hand out there and accepting the sign of peace from paints his shirt red. And it says, and some folks think he's up there still.
Hello, I'm Will with Primos. All these hunts are exactly as they happen. There's no fancy edits, there's no stage scenes. The calling you're gonna hear is excited calling, but all these hunts are as they actually happen, and that's why we call it the truth about hunting.
When the truth began in 1987, we had no idea where this journey would take us. 30 years later, we're still having fun. Welcome to Primos' Truth About Hunting.
Primos' Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Savage, Federal, Matthews Archery, Drake, Mossy Oak, Polaris, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language. You gonna call for me this morning?
If you let me.
You know.
Matter of fact, it's the only chance you got. It's just me. The last 10 days has, as always, have been magical here.
You know, getting those bulls up like that, and Brad could have been done if he was shooting his Matthews. He'd been done first day.
Mm-hmm. William Walker, where are you going?
They heading out.
You know, that's Wilbur's favorite part of this ranch is when that door slams.
No, I don't like it.
Here, let me get that for you.
I got this.
Sure.
Y'all get ready
Well,
to go?
Yes, sir.
The one hit
Enjoyed
wonder
having
right
it.
there.
Fun being with y'all.
Your new title is the 4-Minute Iceman.
All right, Jack. So
Well, I love you guys. I hate to see y'all have to go, but I'm glad. I'm glad everything
been a
worked
fun week.
good. We almost got it.
That learning curve is definitely different. When you've been hunting with a compound as many years as we have, you can't set up the same.
It's not
and
unlike
think the
going from a
same.
rifle to a bow.
Well, the mechanics are totally different.
Yep.
It's totally different. Because
I'm used to drawing and holding till the
on the
elk walks
one
out,
you
go-
missed, if you look at the footage, when you draw back, and he kind of, I think he turned or something. You couldn't, so you drew back, and then you went down and drew back again. And when you drew back again, your focus was
It
gone.
messed up my,
Yeah.
what do you call it, the execution.
Well, I enjoyed being there and trying.
Look, it ain't about killing an elk. It's about being there and hearing them and smelling them and just the process, you know.
You know, we're very fortunate to get to be together as a team and do this for so many years.
And toting that recurve is, whew.
I think
I
back
have so much respect for
I
people.
think back to about 1990 when David Carden and Will Walker, I finally gave enough money to fly out a caller for the cameraman, and we didn't even know if that was the way to do it, but we did it, and he came back with that bull, and I was like fired up.
Yep.
We
You felt like
finally
you're-
did it.
You finally, Will Walker did something with your investment.
The one time.
Fun time.
Good luck to y'all today.
Thank you.
You got.
Well, if they're back in there in that area,
Yeah.
hopefully.
The weather was it's perfect. It was cold last night. And we got to go back to 95 degrees. But
That's the coldest it's been the whole
I know.
time.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
So,
Well,
all right,
it's been fun
guys.
being with y'all.
Y'all
Y'all
be
shoot
careful.
us a text or call.
I
if
can't
y'all-
do it again
y'all
till
get
next
one.
year.
You'll hear from us.
Yeah, y'all let us
Bye.
know.
Yeah.
All right,
bro.
bro.
Be
See you,
careful.
my man.
Thanks again.
Jack,
Travel
take care,
safely.
my man.
All right, buddy.
Be safe. We'll talk
All
to
right.
you.
Hey, Will.
Guys, we'll see y'all too.
Y'all be careful, okay? God, I thought they'd never leave. Eat all the food, drink all the water.
This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Black Gold and Ripcord. With Brad and Walker headed home, all that's left is Troy, Lake, Jordan, and myself. So we strike out mid-morning to try and find a vocal herd. With the hot temperatures, we decide to head to a water hole to sit midday. But we run right into elk on the way there.
Yeah, I see it. These bulls went off this big ridge. And they're actually out in the prairie, but there's an island of trees out there that they're in. I think we can call them across. Won't be nothing for them to come back. They don't have to climb no hill. All they gotta do is walk out. And if I'm not mistaken, even if they come halfway, I think Will could get a shot.
It's a old broke up horn thing. There's another one behind it. He's gonna get behind us. Smelled you. Smelled you. He got y'all's wind, took off.
I've been to a lot of movies that last an hour and a half to 2 hours, but you can't get that kind of deal. What did that big bull do? First one, the one that was coming across here.
He went right behind us. He was at five yards of lake.
See, I couldn't get out far enough because that point was full
told
of
you,
elk.
I gave you the call, other side of the tree call, and you wouldn't do it. You kept making the right side.
I should have used my right-handed call.
You should have used the left-handed call. We needed him on the left side of the tree.
I didn't have any of those.
Oh gosh.
I ran out, give him the brag.
Really, I turned around and like we're looking through that bush right there. He's like,
Yeah, he was
5
close.
yards. Oh yeah, he smelled us too.
I kept trying to go high to be able to, because that point right there was as far as I could go, and then there was,
Every one of them that tried to come went high.
except for that broken horn bull that went across.
Yeah, except for that one.
Man, as soon as I bugled, I watched him stand up and he was coming. I was like, gosh, he made his mind up fast.
All right, come on, let's go.
Well, there's more elk over yonder.
Oh yeah.
I hope.
Oh yeah, they better be.
Come on, man.
We're hunting our way to a midday water hole here in New Mexico. Yours truly is trying to wrap up our fall elk season with a twang. While heading to the water hole, we walked into several bulls earlier, and now have another bull close and coming in.
And this water hole that we found earlier in the week is down here, and there is some elk in there, but there's also some elk here, and what we're trying to do is go from shady spot to shady spot, work our way down to pretty much get in between them. The wind's perfect for all of it. They're up there, wind's this way, and we're down here, so we just gotta take our time and not bump any.
Came right there. I couldn't shoot, and when he got about 30 yards, he looked over here like, and he made a few steps like he was gonna come this way, but then he turned and came right there. We finally make it to the water. Troy backs up into the edge of the woods, and I go to the water's edge, cut a few limbs for cover, and get settled in.
Even though we got just a tiny bit of cloud cover, it is very, very warm today. It was cool this morning. But I honestly believe with the wind blowing just like this, if we just sit here and be patient, we'll get him a shot. The only thing that worries me is when they come to the water, if they come from here, they're gonna come straight down and maybe be, oh, he's making that blind, he's making a, maybe quartering to him, but if that's the case, I want to sit back just a little bit. And if they quarter to him too long, or they actually turn to go up and leave, I'll try to call him and turn him back, and maybe he can get a shot.
About the time we sit down, a bull bugles across the water straight in front of us. And Lake is caught behind me next to Troy and Jordan.
Right there, y'all, on the edge of the woods.
see him walking up there. Can you see him, Lake? I see his legs. That's all right now, though. Lake, can you see Will? No. What about you? Can you see him, Jordan?
No, I can see the tip of the tree. He's by, but not him.
He's coming down. Straight to us.
I can't see the guys, but I sure do hope they're getting this big fella coming to the water hole. 'Cause I'm gonna shoot unless they holler out, no!
Come straight at us, Lake. I can't see you. I hope y'all are getting this.
The temperatures are hot here at midday, and this bull is coming to cool off and get a drink right in front of us.
Oh yeah, I see the top of his bow now.
I got it. I see it. Other edge of the water's 32.
Son of a gun, you! Oh man, if that water wasn't 8 foot deep, I'd jump in it. Let me check your blind eye. Look at that. Hey, when he walked in the water, I went, well, this might take a while. And then he started turning and kicking that water. I said, oh, he's dead. Oh gosh. Oh, what an end. What an end to an elk season.
I just sat down and I heard, and I looked up and I saw that antler coming over that rise right
That
there.
sucker's got force that long.
For all models of the Generation 3 trigger stick, as seen on The Truth, visit Primos.com. This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Ozonics and Tight Spot Quivers.
Watch your step, Jordan. There's a lot of big rocks right here. Man, it's like being at the beach. I could see, Wilbur's already at his bull. I could see when this bull came out of the water, I could see the blood on the sand. It came out over here. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Ain't no blood trail in this one. Look at him over there. He enjoys getting to his bull first. And rightfully so. Every man that ever experiences that right there should be the first and only person to ever touch that bull. And I'm just proud that I got to sit right here with myself, Jordan, Lake, and Will and witness that. Now I'm gonna go touch him.
Jeremiah Johnson made his way into the mountains, betting on forgetting all the trouble that he knew. And so for us, in the Primos team, coming out west every year, all these years, we leave back a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of gotta get done, a lot of deadlines, to hopefully match wits and figure out how to take one of these incredible animals
Well, you gonna stop that. That's awesome, brother.